Hey guys, thanks for checking out this video review on the Turtles in Time Leatherhead from the NECA release from the video game version. And hey, this video game was an all-time favorite of mine. I still love to play it. This Leatherhead looks really cool, really vibrant, really detailed. So we'll get into all that shortly. So granted, a lot of people aren't making that big of a deal for these turtles and these figures like they are the Casey Jones and the Raphael 2-pack, and also the movie Turtles 2-pack for the people that missed the GameStop version or the SDCC version. And they're also looking for the Casey Jones and the Foot Clan and the other Target exclusive Toon NECA Turtle packs. So this is apparently wave 2 from the Turtles in Time. I got myself Shredder the other day, and I'll be busting him out open soon enough, just not yet. But the one I was really excited for is Leatherhead. He was really cool, really awesome villain of the cartoons, real funny. So, guarantee, turn you into gumbo. Yeah, little Louisiana background there that Leatherhead has, as the mutagen was also dropped in the swamp, and hey, lo and behold, this is the product. So straight off, I like the packaging a lot. I like the purple. I like the Turtles in Time. They kept it really appropriate for the video game. You've got the same characters that you did on the side of the box of the arcade, and it's got levels that the turtles are in, and then you fight some of the bosses. Here you go. Here you have the other characters of the wave. So you've got Mikey, Raph, and the Shredder. So eventually I'll go back and pick up the turtles. And you've got the product art right here looking really neat. Same thing on the other side. You got the different stages that the turtles are in. And Leatherhead, he's the boss for I think the 4th or 5th stage. You fight him at the end of the boxcar of the train. So he kind of just roams around, punches you, and he's like rah, goes to somewhere else. Rah. So I picked him up at a local comic shop here in McAllen, Texas. Myth Adventures. Here we go. The bottom. Nothing at the bottom. Price tag. The top. Turtles in Time logo. So, alright. Let's bust him out of the box. So, like many NECA figures, you can see the twist ties here all around the back, securing all the points and all the little different accessories. So there is Leatherhead out of the box, and yeah, he is a very solid figure, pretty tight. You know how the NECA figures feel. I also like how the packaging includes a little insert of a little background of what the video game might look like. But the paint applications look really cool, and from this angle looks really pixelated like just like the video game. Really neat. So you see his tail does come detached, and I got the piece right here. So you just pop it in, and let's see how difficult this is. I'm trying right here first hand in front of y'all. Okay, I think it's probably as best it's gonna get. That's probably the way it is, so that it moves and gives it its articulation there. I don't think it goes in. I don't think you can tighten it up anymore, or the tail is all right there. That's his tail. That's really all you need anyway. I wonder if that throws his balance off. We'll get into his articulation points in a little while. But checking out the paint applications, the green is really cool. Looks really cartoonish, with like that plaster type color, pastelish looking. Bottom of the jaw's pretty soft, moves well. Not a whole lot of neck articulation. Oh, okay, cool. So you can force the neck a little higher up so it looks straighter. Very cool. So we checked out a bit of his articulation previously, and like I said, I thought the head was a little stuck down, but he looks down about so. Can only be adjusted to move up to look straight. His jaw opens up, and like I said, it's a little soft. It seems well, it was. His jaw opens up. You can see the paint detail right there on the tongue, so that's really cool. The teeth feel really neat. Full 360 on the arms. he does raise his arms about so. So he is a little limited. A little trick that I like to do if I want to get a higher up range is I'll roll up the arm under and then twist down on the deltoid at the top of the shoulder cut right there. So instead of him just being limited this way, roll it up and then twist the elbow. Twist the biceps down, just the shoulders down. So there, looks like he's reaching a little bit more. And that goes for a lot of Marvel Legends and other DC characters and whatnot that have the limited lateral raise on the side. He's got waist twist, double jointed elbows, as you can tell. He's got wrist articulation, a little bit of a wrist hinge. And because of the type of paint that NECA uses for these figures, which is like a watercolor pastel type, you are going to find some paint chipping here and there when you squeeze them and move them around, because the joints and the points of articulation are going to grind a bit. It's going to start to peel the paint off. Very limited on the leg movement, doesn't kick out much, does not spread any, and has no thigh, inner and outer thigh articulation. He does have double jointed knees, so we could get him in a few supporting stances. He doesn't have, well, no, not quite. He doesn't have the boot swivel here down at the bottom. He does have ankle articulation, and as you can tell right there, there's a little bit of paint chipping. So just be careful with that when moving out his articulated points. Oh, another piece of paint chip just fell down right there. So not for nothing, his accessories are pretty cool. He does come with interchangeable hands. So here is a left hand, here is another left gripping hand for his knife. You can tell right there. And the paint, look, there's another little paint chip right there on my fingertip. Open hand effect. Another open hand effect for the right arm, and the other right arm has a little trigger finger. He's got no gun really, but I guess you can kind of fit that in there like so. It does grab it a little odd here, and it is a little weak gripped there. This is a type of plastic, and it's really weird because it's almost like a little wood chip, but yeah, no, it's plastic, and it's you know, the 3D print mold on this is kind of cool. It's neat. It's really awesome video game looking little knife. And again, just careful when swapping out his hands, because again, you will see some of the paint chipping right there on the peg there. And the more you grind it and move it around, it's going to start to peel. So we're taking off his fisted hands that he came with. Alright, we're going to apply the open hand effect for the right arm. And we're going to apply the gripping left hand for the left arm. I'm going to try the knife in here like so. This is a cool figure. This is an awesome figure. I looked at it once. I liked it. I kept thinking about it. I said, you know what? Let me go back and pick it up. It was the only one there. So Leatherhead here scales up at 6 3/4 to the top of his hat. Barely makes the 7-inch mark. We're going to scale him next to Marvel Legends Age of Apocalypse release of Dark Beast. Now, Dark Beast is a badass figure, and look at that. He is right at the 7-inch mark, right at the top of his head, right at the top of his poofy hair. Oh. And there he is, scaling next to two original 1998 Playmates Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle releases. I'm still lucky to have these. Awesome, awesome condition. And yes, these are not the re-releases that were made. These were the original 1988. You can tell right there at the top of the bottom of the shell. Super awesome. Yeah, that looks good. It's pretty appropriate. He is a pretty big character. And there's Leatherhead scaling next to Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Hulk Ragnarok. Off there. Now I reckon Thor say you're the dumbest Avenger. Stupid lizard. So he's a really awesome figure. He's not sold at your typical department stores. You have to get him online or check your local collectibles shop. And thanks for checking out this review. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm definitely going to give this line of turtles as much love as I've been giving the NECA movie release and the Target exclusive Toon Turtles. So until the next one.
Turn away from me, it's not what you long for. What is it that you for so long? It's just you gone.